Greetings and salutations. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time, we call it the Master Blaster Jamming. I'm your host, your brother, the Rastafari, Aital Ayman I. We live in this world of media control. We live in this world of media control thought. News announcers and broadcasters are actors. If corporate shot callers call for whatever desired emotion is what we get, it is the desired effect attained. We do not have inside sources. We are being controlled by media in essence. All is a lie. We must organize against this vibration. Underground news must be understood. We must get to the heart of this matter. Let us take a glimpse at the Gulf oil spill as pivot point or example. Not only were livelihoods affected in the Gulf, but the methane gas will affect mines many miles from the area. The further the future, i.e. of children, is as bleak as night. We cannot believe anything we hear in mainstream media. We do not have journalists in our mainstream media. Our mainstream media are puppets. Like slavery, we eat the crumbs from the master's plate. Notice how nothing they say ever happens the way they say it will. But we know one day the tsunami of Florida will come. Then people say, from now on, I will never listen, not realizing something is truly happening, not knowing that at the highest level there is no contradiction. All has fused into one great synthesis. It is all smoke and mirrors. All has fused into one great synthesis. Key is to open your minds. Think for yourselves, become inquisitive, be independent, wear the badge of courage, form your own news agencies, sources, etc. Do not think you need a degree in journalism, just a will to know and a desire, yet vital intelligence is already on the table, which indicate the sheeple should drop out of the matrix and prepare to survive the next 2 vital years. There will be no bloody revolution. The sheeple are blinded by the illusions of Babylon. Think about it. All the deaths, suffering, achievements, etc. of the African people over the many years will have been for nothing if we don't now in the end join as children in Jah, cry out to the gods as one that they remember the covenant. Strengthen your spine. Strengthen your mind. On July 11th, 2010, I packed a few things, left everything, my rental home of over 17 years at historic African American Beach, garden I started August 10, 2009 with over 50 plants, some very rare. I had created a self-sustainable environment with 2 Rhode Island red hens, male and female Peking ducks, a perfect permaculture garden. This exodus was ignited by the Deepwater Horizon event. I did not want to leave, for I had created the perfect homestead, about 200 yards from the ocean, had good working knowledge of the local plants, which I also ate. 90% of my food came from the local landscape and my garden. Save living near the ocean, Through extensive research, I found it not to be safe due to Gulf oil spill. Also, knowing the poles are shifting, after long meditation, I found it wise to gather my family and move. I moved on faith to the state of Colorado, where I now reside at an extended stay hotel, now seeking a way to support myself. I wish to inform the listeners I'm available for lectures, talks, etc. I know there are groups out there who call on our so-called black scholars often and pay them large sums for nothing, i.e., they receive no information of use. I offer you over 30 years of experience, wisdom, knowledge, understanding as to what we should be doing as we near the year 2012. Ones who have been following my work know it has helped them in their studies along this path. Many have made it known to me. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time we call it the Master Blaster Jamming. This is part 1 of this discourse. I will be back with part 2 of this discourse, so stay tuned. This is what I call the Sermon from the Mountain. Peace.